For 3 full years, a dog named Bones waited in the same small kennel. Every time someone walked by, he lifted his head. His tail wagged and his eyes softened as if asking, "Is today the day?" He never stopped hoping. A longtime volunteer at the Williamson County Shelter in Texas had passed his kennel hundreds of times. She knew that look. Bones still believed in people, even after all that time. One quiet Friday, she decided weekends at the shelter were not enough for him anymore, so she started bringing him home. The first time she opened her backyard gate, Bones hesitated. Fresh grass stretched out in front of him, open sky above, and neighbors' voices drifted over the fence. Everything felt brand new. On their walks, he stayed glued to her side, pressing his head against her leg as if checking that she was still there. At home, he rested his chin in her lap and went completely still. He did not need toys or treats. Just the weight of her hand on his head was enough. That first night broke her heart a little. She opened the door after dark to let him outside, and Bones froze at the threshold. The yard was quiet and shadowed, and he did not move. Then she realized why. He had not been outside at night in years. The shelter lights went off long before sunset, and he had forgotten what evening even looked like. With her soft voice and a gentle nudge, he took one careful step, then another, trusting her completely. Bones had not always been a shelter dog. Years earlier, animal control picked him up after he nipped a neighbor out of fear. He and his sister had lived in a home without a fence, loose in the streets, scared and unprotected. One frightened moment changed everything. Inside the shelter walls, though, Bones never showed that fear again. He greeted staff with his little tap dance paws, full of quiet joy. He became the dog everyone silently rooted for. Weekends became their rhythm. When her car pulled up, Bones knew. His whole body wiggled before she even reached the gate. They took long walks, explored park trails, and he rolled in the grass like a puppy again. He fit perfectly with her own dog, gentle and patient, as if he had always belonged there. Still, every Sunday afternoon, the drive back hurt. Bones looked over his shoulder at her, confused and sad, as if asking why he could not stay. She swallowed hard and reminded herself that these weekends were keeping his hope alive and preparing him for the family who would finally choose him forever. Because she knew that when that day came, Bones would give them everything. His whole heart, his steady loyalty, and the kind of gratitude only a dog who has been forgotten can offer when he is finally found. If you are thinking about opening your home to a longtime shelter dog, remember Bones. They are still hoping and still believing. Be patient and be steady. The love they give back does not just heal them, it heals you too. If this quiet story moved you, please like, share, or subscribe. Help more overlooked dogs get seen, get weekends, and get forever homes. Thank you for watching. Our team puts in a great deal of effort behind the scenes to discover and share real-life stories that genuinely matter. Every video is thoughtfully created, carefully researched, edited using reliable sources, and handled with the respect each story deserves. What you see isn't just designed to inspire. It's created to be authentic, impactful, and meaningful.